continue, okay?
Okay.
So today we are going to continue last week's talk. Layout of the HTML page, okay? So let me bring up whatever we had last time. So before we go ahead, let's actually look at it. So let's look at box 3, okay? Box 3 up to here, we are right here, Facebook, YouTube, Google, Instagram. Okay, so this is what we have. Now we start to design the detail of the box. So now let's actually copy the box 3 to box 4. So box 3 will not be changed. Let's actually paste to box 4. Okay, so this so far what we have is, let's go back. Let me actually browse the box 4 once, making sure the box 4 working, okay? So far what we have is that we actually change the layout, everything, okay? We change the layout, everything. And then the next one, what we would do is to put in some material into the sections, okay? Put in material in the sections. So layout, okay, now we are about to put those material in the different sections. Now, before we do it, let's actually go to the last year's design. So what I want right here is the text. I may want the text. So here we do have a Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Okay, so these are the the different tools material. These are what we want to have. Okay, so let's see. Right now we have go down to here. We have two sections of the articles. We have article 1, 2. That's actually copy 2 more. Okay, so for article 3, okay, I spelled it wrong, but it's okay. The article I spelled it wrong, but it's okay. So article 3 and article 4. Okay, right here, let me change it, okay. Article, for some reason I typed it, it's wrong. Okay, so now in this way, we can generate 4 sections. And then go up to here to see article, we have main. Okay, enough, we have enough. So that's actually enough. Let's actually save it to look at box 4 again. Oh, they go out to extra sections, I'm sorry. That's wrong. It need to be inside the main, that's actually wrong, okay? Now that's something wrong. Something wrong because this one, they are closing on the sections. There are sections. So right here, I copy extra end of the section. That's actually too many. Here, the ending of the section. These are 2 things that I should not copy, but I copy. Okay, no problem. Let's save. Make sure. So doing this way, you see, it actually changed to basically 4 different sections, article sections. Okay, no problem. That actually is okay. Now, next one, let's actually go back. So we do have the color or background color of the navigation bar. So navigation bar, you actually background color is this. Let's copy this one. So copy this one. I'm going to use it for middle. So middle's background, let's change it to it. Okay, so middle change to this color. Let's see. One more time. So middle's color now is become this. Okay, middle is fine now. Okay, so middle's background color. Okay, now let's tune the middle background color and padding. So first thing is that we want to have some more spacing between these and these. So this is padding. Okay, you need to adjust the padding. Padding of the padding of the what's that? Of your middle section. Need to add some paddings. Let's do that. So middle section, no padding, let's do padding. So padding, let's put 30 pixel. And the border, we do have that. Now border, that's actually remove the border. Let's don't have the border because we kind of don't need a border anymore. But we do want to have a border radius of 20 pixel. Okay, let's save and see what happens. Okay, now this is 20 pixel, make it rounded. 30 pixel padding, make you have some space right here. Okay, so that portion, okay. Now next one is the main sections. Let's work on the main section. So we deal with this. Now we deal with the middle. Now we want to deal with the main. Okay. Main's color is this kind of the brown or olive color. Okay, that's olive color. Let's actually try to use a lighter olive. Just a little bit adjust, touch the color, and then the color picker will be pick up. Okay, that's actually good enough. Let's see. One more time. Okay, that actually is the color. Now, this one a little bit too light, So we would touch again. Let's actually move a little bit back to have more color. Okay, that's good. Now the border, we don't need a border dash line. We can take out the border line. So the border, let's actually take out the border as well. Or let's do this. Let's actually don't take out the border. Let's actually change the color of the border to be the same with the background. So in that way, you don't feel there is a border. Okay, but we do want to adjust it. Let's adjust it. Let's actually make it a little bit of darker, but same color family. Okay, that in a way you still have the border, but it will not look so obvious. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's actually your main section. So main section right here, let's go back. So main section, we are going to put the main section, change the name for this. This is called social media. Okay, now we work on the article section. So article section, we would have 4 different tools. Let's assume that we actually do use these 4 different tools. Let me check, okay? I do copy from the internet, so let me check. I do copy the image file from internet today for the icons. So right now I do have a few pictures that I want to use. These different pictures are we do have the Facebook, YouTube, Google. There is no Instagram, so we will change Instagram to Pinterest. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do Pinterest. So before we make adjustment, let's actually try to get Pinterest. Okay, this is pinterest.com. So let's change this one. Originally, we are on the Instagram. So here, let's actually change it. Okay, so change to Pinterest. Okay, so this one is called. Because I don't have the picture for the Pinterest, for the Instagram. So we actually, these four, I do have a picture. So after that adjustment, go back to check our box 4. Okay, changed. Now we work on these different sections now. So first one, social media. Social media should be a bigger font. So let's go there. We do have the main social media. So right here, let's try to use H2. Okay, finished that. We will check it later. Now, article 1 will be have the section 1. Okay, so this one we will use put the let's see, put the first one is Facebook. Okay, let me check. I'm sorry. The first one is YouTube, Facebook, Google, Pinterest. Okay, so first one is YouTube. Let's follow the order. So this one, I'm going to change it to H3. A title for it, okay? Before this H3, we would like to have one image. And source file equal to image slash. Right here, you see it actually have this different one that we can use. Let's pick the this one. And then let's use, okay, let's don't do anything. Let's actually do ID equals U2. One. Okay, so let's pick ID equal to 1 and go up. So ID, you need to use sharp. Okay, so right here, let's use sharp U2 1. This one, okay, this one is actually first let's have the width of 32 pixel. Okay, up to here. Okay, up to here. Let's look at it right now. Let me show you my goal. Okay, so this one there is a YouTube 32 pixel. This one, and then there's a YouTube like this. Okay, so what I want to do is that I want to make this one right now is a square, but I want to make it as a circle. I want to make it as a circle and have a YouTube button over there. Okay, so let's see. So this is H2, this one is H3. Okay, so let's go back to there. First thing is this one 32 too small. That's H2 48. That's the first one, make it bigger. Second one, let's have a the border radius. Okay, this border radius usually is you have a square. Then your border radius tell people that how much of the radius right now is. So usually we use a 20%, 30% per pixel. Okay, each pixel is one dot. Okay, so this usually is like that. But right here, we will make it circle. Make it circle, you use 50%. 50% means what? Means originally you have a square, but now the radius is 50%. So 50% you basically make a circle, make a circle, make a circle, make a circle. The radius is 50%. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So you become a circle by doing this way. Okay, now you also want to have it has some distance from other cells. So let's do margin 20 pixel. Let's save. Let's look at it again. Okay, that's actually what it is. So right now there's a problem that this YouTube word is lower. And there's a 20% right here is actually 20 pixel, 20 pixel, 20 pixel, 20 pixel. So the button you don't want to have that much pixel. So go back. It's not 20 pixel. Actually, let's do 10 pixel, 10 pixel, 0 pixel, 10 pixel. This four number, as I say, it actually is your picture. So 10, 10, 0, 0 is the third one, 10. Clockwise. Is okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so that actually is okay. Now let's look at it. Let's save. Okay, better. Better this one. Let's see. That's actually let's do another one. That's actually this one. Let's drop down to 5. Still too much. So the right side, I want it to be bigger because you have circle, but the word YouTube right here. This one I want it to be bigger. Other than that, this is small, small 0. Okay. So what I want to do is like right here, let me use 15 on the right side. Okay, and go back. The YouTube right now is using the YouTube right now is right here. Okay, here it actually is H3. Let's change to H2. Make it a bigger font. Okay, make it a bigger font. Okay, make it bigger font. Okay, that's good. Now we want to put a paragraph under it. Okay, this paragraph, let's actually go to last year's description. Let's copy directly of these. Okay, going back here, you have BR. Under BR, you put your paragraph. And then put your words over there. It's over a line, that's too much. Let's bend it down. Bend down doesn't matter. Okay, bend down doesn't matter. Just make sure you can see everything. That is a paragraph. Okay, so your YouTube is okay now. Not yet, not yet, okay, not yet. Now. So right here, let's actually look at it one more time. You do have YouTube, you do have a description right here, you do have YouTube right here. So look like the spacing is too much right here. The spacing right here is not enough. So let's put a few spacing here, there. Okay, let's do it. So this is a paragraph. Let's actually go to the paragraph. We want to tune the paragraph. So right here, let's use class. So here, let's do text one. Okay, so this every paragraph will be adjusted. So right here, go up. This one is a class, so dot text. Okay, that text essentially later any of the text one will be adjusted. Okay, so first thing we will do padding of the 20 pixels. Okay, background, color. Let's use a background color of, let's do azure, and then azure, and then let's adjust it a little bit. Not a standard azure, but change to lighter azure. Okay, and then previous ones, this one, this BR will take it out too much spacing. So let's take out that. Save. Okay, so that's that. Well, the color is not really what I think. Okay, so the number one, the text itself still need to have some spacing to the outside. And the color is not what we want. That color is ugly. So let's actually change the color to warmer color. This color is not good. Let's change to warmer colors. Okay, warmer color. Let's try to get this color. Put it down here. Then make adjustment. Okay, make adjustment. Let's actually try warmer color. Okay. And then we got padding, but we do not have margin. We want to have some margin on the text. So margin, let's use 20 pixel as well. Save. Reload. Okay, good. That's about what I want to have. Okay, then that's one section for YouTube. Let's assume that we are okay for this. So we tune one section. Then next one, we are going to copy this section for 4. So let's do it. So we have one section that's actually from H2 up to paragraph. Copy, okay. And then it will be put over here. It's article 2 right here. Okay, let's take out the text because later we will have new text for it. So up to here, this one is our template. So up to here, let's save. Let's reload. Okay, that's actually a second session before. We will put in new data, so the data is not a problem. At this moment, we want to show the structure. So let's copy, put in article 3, let's copy, put in article 4, finish. Now, article 2, you change it to Facebook. So let's change that. Change this one to Facebook.png, okay. And then this one, let's call it Facebook. Okay, right here, it's actually is ID YouTube one, but we turn now that actually is tuning for the box. So I think this image should be the same for every image. So that YouTube one is okay, but we would like to change it to let's see, YouTube one. So YouTube one right now is sharp. Let's change it to group. Okay, to group. So change it to group. So right here, let's change it to class. So everyone who has sharing the same class will be tuned by that style. Okay, so right here you can see that how am I changing for the design, okay? So this one, third one, let's actually change it to Google Plus. This one is actually changed to the interest. Okay. And this one, let's do both. Okay, let's save it. Go back. Browse. Okay, so your Facebook, Google, Pinterest, the section are home. Any questions so far?
No.
No, next one, you go to the previous one, copy the Facebook text to there. Copy this one for Facebook. So let's go to the Facebook part. Right here, Facebook. Control C, Control V. Okay, Control V, it will actually paste it. So it's not well aligned, but it's okay. But we want to beautify it, so let's. Make sure it actually is within your management. Okay. So sometimes this kind of text you just fill in and modify it, okay? Because you are creating your page content, but make sure that you do not have copyright problem. The way I copy may be not legal, okay? So don't go into trouble. Okay, this one I'm going to go to YouTube without it. YouTube, Facebook. Oh, I don't have Google. Let's actually pick some Google one. Okay, just a little bit of the Google. Okay, just we are not trying to put the awful amount of the text. So just some Google discussion. That's it. Okay, now P interest. P interest. Let's actually just get some. Just copy some of them. Let's get some text. It doesn't allow me to copy. Wait. Let me try a different one. The AI doesn't allow me to copy. Let's try look at this one. Copy it up to here. Go down, put it right here. I don't need a number, but let's use this. Okay, whatever. P interest is done. Now let's look at the one more time. These are the texts that we got. Okay, so we do have all the description for these different ones. Now it's time to take out the border of this one. Okay. Let's take out that. This one I will keep, but this one I think I will take them out. Okay, take out, I think I will still keep them, but I would use different color. Okay, so let's do it. So that's about the article. The article here, let's actually use the light blue. Copy, paste the light blue over. And then adjust for darker light blue. That's it. Save. Go. Okay, that's actually better. So these are the right-hand side columns we finished. Now let's work on the left-hand side column sidebar. Okay. So sidebar, let's go back there. Go back there. We are going to change the sidebar. Let's look at the sidebar now. Sidebar is on top of your articles. So sidebar right here, we are going to change the sidebar to H2. We will no longer call it sidebar. Sidebar is a line. It's a name of the sidebar is the name of our section, but we want to use like call it useful link. Sometimes the website call it useful link. So we useful link. Okay, so let's see. Next one, I'm going to give you an idea of putting some link over here. Okay, let's change the color first before we go any further. So go back to the sidebar color, sidebar color, this is teal color. I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it to lighter teal color. but the border I changed to teal. Okay, this one is teal color. So that is enough. That's actually okay for the color. Go back to the sidebar. So that's okay. Originally, I use a darker color because darker color give you the better sense of where they are. But when we want to have the final publication, I change it to lighter color. Is that okay? That's the
Yeah.
way we actually work on it. Now it's only things that we want to fill over here. So the next one, what I want to do is I want to put a 2x2 image grid for the picture for the link. Okay. So far we teach you how to create an anchor link. What's the anchor link? Anchor link is you click this, you go to a page. Okay, you go to the page. Now we don't want to use an anchor page now. Now we do have. Let's look at it. Okay, let's look at it. So let's look at the chapter 5. We could look at the image. So the image right here, we do have Facebook, Google, Pinterest, and YouTube. Let's check the picture. So let's show more options. And then property. So when you look at the property, it will show you it actually is a PNG file. I want the detail. So it's a 681 pixel, 681 pixel, 681 pixel, 9060 dpi. Okay, 681. 681. So I probably would reduce it to half. So it will be 340. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it, okay? First thing, I want to reduce the size of the image from 681 to 340, okay? No, 340 probably still too big. Let me divide it by 3. So let's see. So let's do 681 divided by 3. Okay, 227. Okay, let's go down to 227. Okay, 227. Our goal is to adjust it to 227. Now, let's open this Facebook. Open with, let's use pick. Okay, you got this. We want to change the size of this picture. So you need to do actually edit. Let's see, view. Let's see, actually, let's see, something need to be done here. This one is to resize. Okay, resize. So resize, let's actually do pixel adjustment. Let's actually change it to 227. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now shrink down and then let's save as PNG pictures. So previous one is actually 670 pixel. Okay, let's actually go to, I'm teaching you how to make it smaller, okay? So let's go to the web design. Here, HTML, chapter 5, image. I'll keep the original one. So this one, since it's 1/3, so I'm going to save it as Facebook 3. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, save. Then let's do the rest 3 pictures. So let's actually open another one. Let's close. This one is actually wait. I don't see it. Something wrong. Oh, it's generated. So now let's actually open this Google Suite Plus. Let's do open with hand. So right here, let's go to the this one, shrinking this one, okay? And you will resize to pixel. This one change to 227. And let's save. And let's save as PNG picture. Okay, this one is Google plus 3. Another 2, okay? Let's open this P interest. Okay, let's do the same thing. Let's change the pixel. Let's change to 227. Okay, right here, I'm teaching you how to adjust the pictures. Whenever you actually find out your picture is too big or too small, you do resize, okay? So this one, we change to P interest 3. Now we have one more YouTube to group, okay? Get out. Okay, this one is actually have this YouTube. Okay, let's actually save us. Oh no, let's actually adjust it. Okay, now we actually finish everything. The next one, what we would do is we will create a new design. So this new design, I'm going to resize it. This new design is 227. Let's actually look at it. 227 times 2 is 450. Let's actually pick a 500 by 500. Okay, so let's have a design of 500 by 500. Okay, this one is the same as, let's use it for JPEG. So this one, let me save as Okay, let's call it 4 because we have 4 companies, so let's call it 4. Okay, now I'm going to open again. Let me open. Let me see. Let me actually open. So let's open the Facebook now. Okay, let's open the Facebook. So I'm sorry. First one is YouTube, not Facebook. Okay, Facebook, YouTube. So let's go to the web design. Let's go to the HTML chapter 5. Let's do image. Let's pick up YouTube 3. Okay, so this one, let's actually do cropping. Selection. Let's choose rectangle. So let's do this whole thing. And then let's edit, copy. And then let's see. Let's open the 4. So we do have a YouTube image now. We actually open that 4 right here. Let's do edit test. So move this YouTube a little bit over here. Okay. That's actually open. So this one, let's save first. Now let's open the Facebook. Let's open the Facebook 3. Let's actually do select rectangle from corner to corner. Then edit, copy. Let's open your 4. Let's do edit test and move the Facebook to the right. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's actually save it. Now let's actually open again. We want the 4 of them to be together in one image. Okay. I still may be able to adjust more, but I don't want to do that because it would take more times. So at this moment, I just want to put the 4 picture into there to show you some property. Okay. So still select rectangle. So once you actually, okay, until it's actually this admin tool. So this admin tool is starting. Select from folder to folder. Copy. Okay, I'm teaching you how to edit the image, okay? Then go back to your 4. Now put your Google into there. So let's do paste. and then move it down to here. Okay, one more, we are done. Need to be patient, okay? This kind of thing is actually very, very tedious. So what I'm doing right now is to showing you how to modify something if your design need to be changed. Even if you use the Code.org tool, sometimes the picture that you download from the internet may not be the things that you really want to have. So in that case, you got to have the capability to modify the image by yourself, make it bigger, smaller, putting image together. Okay, those kind of design capability you need to have. Now, that's actually assuming that we finish everything, and then we are going to save it. Now, we get that done, so we do have a form image there. Go back to our page, go to the sidebar. In the sidebar, we do want to put that image in there. So under the useful link, we are going to put a image. Okay. So far, let's just do it this way. See what happens. Almost there. Oh, this one is so perfect. That's just like what we want. Is that okay? Exactly
Yeah.
the size that we want. I'm just lucky. I calculated, but I don't think that I'm this good. Okay, so now next one, we are going to make it can be clicked so that you can click this one and go to YouTube, click this one, go to the Facebook. So now you need to use something called HTML use map. So use map attitude. So use map attitude here, you would use have the image, then that need to be linked with the map name, and then that is right here. So this whole thing is what we wanted. So let's copy the whole thing over. Okay, the image we already has it, so we do not need to repeat the image. So right here, let's put it under it, okay? So what we want to change is the use map. Let's actually cut this use map. Put over here. The width and height, we don't need it. It's a 500 by 500, so we don't need that. We don't need the height. Alternative, we need that, so let's actually change it for the alternative. Okay, so here the alternative will be actually, let's call it social medias. And then the map, let's call it social map. Okay, let's call it social map. So sharp sign is needed, sharp sign needed, and then let's call it social map. So here you would use map. So this is a use map, let's actually type it inside. Okay, and here let's actually use so-called social map. Okay. Social map we finish, and then there are circles. We don't need circles, so let's delete the 2 circles. We just keep the rectangle. So the rectangle is 0, and then 225, 500, so actually it's 250. 250. The HT, this one, it would be, the first one should be YouTube. So HTTP YouTube. Okay, that's it. We don't want to try the other three. Just look at this area one. First one, let's try. So let's try this one. Let's click. And it jumped to YouTube. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back. Let's see. Let's do another one. Let's actually go back. Let's come here. Let's actually, we don't want to change to the another page. So let's do it. Let's do it. Target equals underline break. Let's try. This one should go to a new page instead of the original page. So click. Okay, so it's still, the original page is still there. It jumped to a new page. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Since it's okay, let's go back. So since it's okay, the YouTube is done. Okay, let's copy it for 3 more times. So okay, now the second one is Facebook. Third one is Google. Fourth one is Pinterest. Okay, now let's look at the box. The box right now is actually 0, 0, 250, 250. So right here, this one is 250, 0. Down to here, this one is 500, 250. Okay. So this one is 250, 0, and then 500, 250. Third one, that is actually 0, 250, and then 250, 250, and then, I'm sorry, this one is 250, 500. I'm sorry, actually this is 250, 500. I'm sorry, it's actually 0, 500. No, let me read it. This one is 0, 250. This one is 250, 500. Okay. Then this one would be 250, 250. Then 500, 500. So you just program which box you will take it. That's the different area in the map. So the map actually is on the image. So this is a planning that's deleted. Let's delete the planning. We don't have that planning. So we use a image. That image is a social media image. There are 4 pictures, and the 4 pictures, each one has its own region for you to click. Okay, so that's actually that is 2 by 2. And then you click this one, you will go to YouTube. Click this one, you go to Facebook. Click this one, you go to Google. Click this one, you go to Pinterest. And the area is specified right there. So let's save. Let's browse this one. So let's test. Click this one. You go to YouTube, no problem. Let's go back. Click this one. Go to Facebook, no problem. Let's go back. Click this one. Click this one. It doesn't work. Google doesn't work. Google doesn't work. Let's go back. Zero to 50. This one is 250, 500. I'm sorry. Okay, I make a mistake. One more time. Google doesn't work, but now should work. Okay. It's just that I specify the wrong box. Okay, so Google work now. Now last one is try out P. Every single box you have to test it. If you don't test it, you don't know your page is okay or not. Okay, we do have everything working now. So this one actually complete our project on this social media page. A few things that we learned from here. Number one is the layout, how to divide them into different sections. Second, put out the link. Third one, change the border to make it the bottom from square to circle. Put the different text over there. Next one, design the image and then use a map to make them possible to pre-click. You can make it smaller, okay? Right now I'm making it a little bit big. I'm calculating 227, but you can actually make the image smaller, okay? But right here, I'm trying to just make it something that okay. We just make it easy for us to use, okay? Other than that, this one we may want to change the image, may want to change the color, may want to tune the line much better, but that's actually extra work. We don't want to work on that, okay? That's actually just a matter of time. Is that okay so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are completing these chapters. So let's look at our slices. We finished the chapter 5. So chapter 5, chapter 4, chapter 5, what do we learn? We learn how to start to put a page, how to put the article in there, how to actually tune the article's detail passage, how to put the image on there, how to put the link into there, how to put the code, how to put the embedded image, how to actually design a page. That's the chapter 4. Chapter 5, we actually design a layout, divisions, and the navigation bar, and the headers and article and sections, and then area image. Okay, those kind of things. We finished that. Now we are moving. Let's actually go to the markup language. This chapter 4 and 5 pages, and we are going to go to the next chapter. So the basic HTML will soon finish. After that, we will start to teach you JavaScript, okay? So don't worry, it will be soon. So right here, the slices. we finish these header sections, whatever, adding the link, okay? A link is the link to page, okay? href property will show you there. Image tag will show you what is image, and also use map, okay? We also show you the use map. Okay, we also teach you how to edit the image. Okay, I think this chapter is this area picture. We do show you how to use map. Okay, so use map we teach you already. Now this chapter is done. Now next chapter we are going to teach you table and the form. So far we are teaching you structure HTML. HTML is the structure of the page. So next one, the next structure we are going to teach you, there are two things. One is table, the other one is font. The other one is font. So today we may start with the table. I think font will be next week. Okay, we cannot finish this today. But today I'm trying to start with the table. Maybe we also cannot finish the table, but let's try table. Okay, first thing is, what is table? Okay, what is table? Table is something like Excel. That's actually is a table. Table is something that if you want to have a like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 by 3 table. Okay, company, contact, country. This is a table. Now next one. This chicken and ingredient. This is another table. Okay, this is another table. A table is organize the data that run with column and the rows. Okay, now let's assume that we want to build this table right now. Let's actually work on this table. So we will actually need to know they are the whole table, table rows, and table cells. And we will learn how to use HTML to build a table. Okay, now let's get started, okay? So first thing that I want to do is this one. The social media link is chapter 5. Let's actually create chapter 6 then. I'm sorry, this one should be chapter 8. 6 and 7 are the link and the image. We've done it already. So now let's create a new directory that's actually called chapter 8 table. The chapter number is according to the textbook, okay? It's according to the textbook. So let's actually go to the chapter 8 now. Okay, now we have the chapter 8. Okay, we are going to create a new file. Let's call it chicken, okay? Why we call it chicken? Because this one actually is related to chicken noodle soup, Caesar salad, calorie, fat, okay, whatever. So let's get started with this one. We do have HTML, okay, the same as any HTML page. We do have header. I'm sorry, it's a header, not header. Header is a section. Header is the HTML page tag. And then we have body, okay. And the footer, I don't want to edit this time. So then we do have a title, okay. And then this one is food ingredient. Okay, let's do this. Now we want to have the table. First thing is like we want to set up a table. So table have row and column. So you need to know that there's a table, open of the table, and then closing of the table. So you want to create a table, you actually get started with table, closing of the table. Okay. Now next one, you would have 3 rows. 3 rows. So you should this table you do have 3 rows. 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, 3 rows. So 3 rows you need to use a table row TR. So 3 rows, 3 table rows. So let's do TR. Copy for 3 times. So this will give you 3 rows. Okay, 3 rows. So 3 row, first thing is the first row you do have menu item, calorie, and fat. So these 3 are headers. And then they are detail cell, data cell, data cell, data cell. So 3 header on the first row, header cell, 3 data cell on here. Okay, so when you use, it should be TH for table header, TD for table data. Okay, so let's go there. So you do have TH. This one is called menu item. Okay. So there are 3 header. It is called menu items, calories, and fat G. Okay, the last one is fat G. This one is calories. Okay, so that's actually the header line. Let's look at the header line right now, okay? Okay, so it actually has a menu item, calorie, and fat, no problem. Okay, that's actually is our table's header line. It's not pretty, but we will modify it later. So that's the table's header. Table header down, we are going to do TD now. So table data entry. Totally, there will be 3 of them. So let's copy 3 of them. This actually has 2 lines, so let's actually directly copy and overwrite the third line. So now actually we do have 3 of them. Now this one is chicken noodle soup 120 and 2. So chicken noodle soup 120 and 2. Now this one is Caesar salad 426. So the first thing is the table, you build on the table first. The table entry, the table rows, 3 table rows. Each table row has either a table header or table data cells. You put them together, and then you got the table entry like that. It's okay?
Yeah.
What's the problem right now? The problem that we have right now is the table has no borderline.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put a borderline. So let's go there. We do need to use a style. So let's do table. No. Let's do table. Let's use a rule, okay? It actually should be white, but let's use a rule, okay? Now we want to change the color for table rows and table headers. So let's do TH, comma, TB. So the table row and table data entry. Let's do borders, 1 pixel, solid, black. Up to here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
What's the problem right now? The border line
Like they
is
aren't connected.
too much, right?
Yeah.
So that's actually when you have this problem, you go to the table, you say, let's say border collapse. I'm sorry. Border collapse. Remove the cold border. Smash the border. Smash the border and the border will disappear. Will actually be butting together. Wait, where it is? Wait. Let's say. Okay.
Okay.
Border collapse, then the border will be down. So now next one, you may adjust the width right here, width right here. Okay, let's actually try to adjust it. Okay, so to adjust it. Okay, so the table row data, that we already has it. Let's adjust it right away, okay? Let's adjust it right away. To adjust it, you do need to know this. So you will use group these three together, these three together. So let's go here. Let's you have class C1. Okay. And then right here, let's have class C2. Then column and row has different class. Now the third one is have the class C3. Okay, now we got it. Go back. Here, let's do class C1. Let's do width. Let's have 40 EMs. EM means English letters. So let's actually specify some number for them. So this is class C2 and class C3. Each one of them let's use a 20 English letter. So 40 English letter for the first one, 20 for the second and third. Then look nicer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 40 from here to here. So when you measure the number of pixels, is one way is use a pixel, 20 pixel. Pixel means how many got there. And then 20 EM. EM means how many English letters are there. So this one is 40 English letters. This is 20 English letters, 20 English letters. Okay. Then you should be able to adjust the width of your design. Okay, so that's that. Next one, that what we would do is table may also have table header, table body, table footer. In addition to your table row, table rows and table data entry, your table may have a header section, body section, and then footer section as well. T head, T body, T foot. And then your table bar usually is in T body section. Your row and the column usually is over there. Okay, but this one I think is not as essential. Okay, just to show you that more detailed table structure is like that. Is that okay?
Yeah.
We will not give you the example. It doesn't make sense. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Next one is table span. So table span is to span in the data. When do we need to span in the data? Sometimes you may want to have a cell that actually two cell wide, or a head, or a cell that is two row deep. Then you will need to use a column or row spans. So sometimes there are some cells that you combine. So let's assume that we actually want to build this one fat. And they are unsaturated fat and saturated fat. Let's actually build this one. Okay. Using the colon span. So this table is pretty easy. Let's create a new one. This one is called fat. Okay, that's actually, we want to save time. So let's actually delete, copy everything. Put it into the fat. So here, let's actually change it to title to fat. Okay, the table cell, whatever, let's keep it for now. There's no C2, whatever, let's actually, okay, let's row and column, let's redo it, let's delete everything. Okay, row and column, let's delete everything. So C1, C2, let's actually delete everything. Okay, the table, I think, okay. Table cell, table header, let's keep it for now. Okay, so far, okay.
Yeah.
Keep the style, a little bit of the style, keep the tables first entry. Now, next one, we do have two rows and 2 rows. So we have 2 rows, so we have table row, table row. So the first row only has 1 header, so table header. Second one had 2 table data. So this one is saturated fat and unsaturated fat. And unsaturated fat. Now table header, that's actually is called fat. But we do want to have this fat to occupy two rows. So here you need to do polar span equals 2. Then it is one row, but you will copy for 2 polar span. That's it. Okay, is that okay?
Yeah.
That's okay, that's good. Okay. We can tune,
Okay.
we can tune the cell, but that's okay. This is what we want right now. We had a colon collapse, so it actually doesn't show us the border like this. Okay, that's actually great. So that's actually colon span. You may want it to be vertical, then the vertical you want to get it as row span. So you set up 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, but the first one has a row of 3, so it's occupied like this. Second row was started from here. Third row also started from here because the first one take 3 rows. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Let's just copy this one. Okay, this one called serving size. Okay, you can call serving, and we do have this one is 3. This one is a row span. This one is called serving size. They are 3 rows. So this one, first row, have a header. It also have a data. Okay, so second row is like that. We need to have a third row. Okay, these 3 rows are small, medium, and large. Small A ohms. Medium 16 ohms. Then large 24 ohms. Okay. This is called row span. Row span is specified by how many rows that cell occupies. Once it's occupied, when it is occupied for 3 rows, then the first one you have a TD right there. You start from here. The second row, even though you had nothing before it, but since the first one occupies 3 rows, the second row will also start from there. Third row will start from there. If we have a fourth row, you start from here. Is that okay? If we do have a fourth row, because the row span already down. Let's try it. Okay, let's try it. So let's try a ER, try DD, and then control large. Okay, but now this one only one cell white. You may want it to be the bigger. In that case, this one you do colon span equals 2. Is that okay? So this one
Okay.
row span equals, this one row span equals 3. This one colon span equals 2. Others just put it there as where it should be. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, anyway, today we finished the table and the page layout. Okay, next week we are going to go for the form, input forms. Okay, then we pretty much finish the HTML part. We are about to start JavaScript. Okay, one more week maybe we will start JavaScript. Okay, any question?
No.
No? Okay, that's it for today. Okay, good night and bye bye.
Thank you.